brought him on to talk about the so unpretty side of moving, and that's damage, repairs, and insurance options. George, thanks so much for bringing up the stuff none of the other movers want to talk about.
No one ever wants to talk about it. It's I don't want to say taboo, right? You don't want to bring up the what could go wrong,
Yeah.
and then worry that, oh, I brought it up. Now am I speaking that in the truth? No, that isn't the case with us. We want to make sure that clients are educated, whether they go with us or somebody else. So knowing what happens with the insurance claims, how insurance claims work, what type of insurance are even there for the client, and then how does that all roll into a good, successful move? You have to have all of it and not just a piece, right? You can have great moving crews that come out and do a great job and are very personable and can get the job done. But if something goes wrong, what happens then? So today let's go over what happens then. So there's a standard insurance which comes with every move. Now,
Okay.
every licensed mover, and I say that every licensed mover should be carrying this by law. You brought it up that you dash whatever it is, that one. That company sells movers now, or rents out movers. They
Yeah.
rent out trucks. They have good storage facilities for most part, from the ones that we've visited. Some of them are very good, but they now have labor that you can rent. Those guys are day laborers that are not insured. They're not licensed. That company isn't even licensed to advertise local moving assistance because they're not licensed to do so. Therefore, they're not covering the proper insurances that go along with it. There's no need for that type of company to purchase this type of insurance unless they're a licensed mover, and they're not. If a guy slips and falls on a customer's home and that company that they hired is not licensed or insured, all of that could fall back on the homeowner.
Absolutely.
Or the place that you leased and you're moving into for a year, 2 years, and now all of a sudden your mover has to sue the complex that you just moved into because they slipped and fell on ice that was on 2 steps. No. Our guys, if something did happen, we have the workman's comp insurance to cover everything from when they sign up to work to when they complete their day and they're back at the office punching out. So everywhere in between, the customers never have to worry about a slip and fall or the physical aspect for the guys. Then when it comes to physical damage, that's when things can come into play. So all of our trucks, there's multiple different insurance we have. So our trucks are insured for the vehicle itself. And then if you think of the box that we're moving into on the truck, so just like you pack your small box for your dishes, your living room items, those items now are going into a bigger box that's on wheels, right? The back of our truck. So we have to stack it accordingly, get it set up, but then there's coverage for inside the truck, right? So we know outside the truck is covered under our auto insurance. Inside the truck is covered under our cargo insurance. So therefore, if something happens in transit, your stuff is covered. Now we have inland marine insurance that covers everything from the home or your place of business. So everything under your roof through the path of least resistance from your location to our truck is covered under that insurance. So no matter what, there's multiple different layers of insurance that a licensed mover should and always have. But the biggest thing is when you're dealing with that company, you want to make sure that they have insurance. You want to make sure that they're licensed for where you're going and what's going on with it, because you want to make sure that you're covered.